Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins that continue to stun collectors and investors alike. In today's exciting episode, we'll take a close look at one of the most underrated treasures in American coinage history, the silver Jefferson Monticello nickel, also known as the 5-cent piece that has taken the auction market by storm. These nickels are turning heads in the numismatic community and creating major waves with their skyrocketing demand and dollar value. So, if you have one of these in your collection or want to find out why collectors are going crazy for it, stay tuned, because what you're about to discover could literally change your view of pocket change forever. Let's get started. First up, the 1953 Jefferson nickel, without a mint mark. A coin that carries historical significance, stunning design features, and an ever-growing demand in the rare coin collectors market. Especially when found in very good condition or better, this coin is now making waves at auctions and in private collections due to its increasing value and appeal. To understand the true value of the 1953 Jefferson nickel, we must begin with its history. Minted just a few years after World War II, the 1953 Jefferson nickel represents an era of post-war growth and national pride in the United States. It was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, as denoted by the absence of any mint mark on the coin. This nickel pays homage to Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, and the reverse features his legendary home, Monticello. The coin is part of the long-running Jefferson nickel series, which began in 1938 and remains a foundational collectible for both beginners and seasoned numismatists alike. The 1953 issue stands out among these due to its limited surviving numbers in well-preserved conditions and the beauty of its classic American design. What truly makes this coin special is its design and composition. The obverse side of the coin proudly displays a finely detailed profile of Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse showcases the Monticello building, a symbol of American architecture and Jefferson's own ingenuity. Though it is commonly referred to as a silver nickel, it should be noted that standard nickels from this year were made primarily of copper and nickel alloy. However, the color, luster, and silver-like appearance of well-kept examples often leads collectors to refer to them affectionately as silver nickels, especially those with rich patina and high eye appeal. In very good condition, these coins retain most of their features and details, making them extremely attractive to both historians and collectors. The rarity and demand for the 1953 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark cannot be overstated. Although millions were minted, very few have survived in very good or higher conditions due to circulation wear and time. As a result, finding one today with sharp details and a clean surface has become increasingly difficult. Collectors are now paying close attention to such examples because they are not only getting harder to find, but they are also appreciating in value quickly. This makes them not only a collector's dream, but also a smart investment piece in the numismatic market. The lack of a mint mark only adds to its uniqueness and collectible appeal, signifying its origin from the prestigious Philadelphia Mint. When it comes to market value, this coin has witnessed a noticeable upward trend in recent years. In today's rare coin market, a 1953 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in very good condition can fetch anywhere between $470,000 depending on the quality, luster, and sharpness of the strike. Or higher grades, especially those approaching extra fine or about uncirculated value, can surge significantly higher, with some examples selling at premium prices in coin shows and online auctions. The consistent demand for these nickels ensures they remain one of the more liquid and sought-after coins in the US coin market today. If you're a collector or looking to become one, here are some golden tips. First, always store your 1953 Jefferson nickel in a safe, dry environment, preferably in a protective coin holder to avoid scratches and environmental damage. Second, when buying or selling, always consult a reputable coin dealer or get your coin graded by a professional grading service. This not only preserves its value, but enhances its marketability. And finally, keep an eye out at estate sales, flea markets, or old coin jars. You never know when you might stumble upon this rare and valuable gem in disguise. In conclusion, The 1953 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is not just another 5-cent piece. It's a historic artifact, a collector's treasure, and a growing investment. With its distinguished design, strong historical ties, and increasing rarity in well-preserved condition, this coin holds a special place in the heart of numismatics. Whether you're a lifelong coin collector or just starting your journey, the 1953 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel deserves your attention and admiration. Its value continues to grow, and those who recognize its potential today are sure to benefit in the years to come. So don't wait. Dig into your old coin collections or start hunting now, because this hidden treasure is gaining popularity fast. Next up, the 1954 Jefferson nickel with the Denver D mint mark, featuring the iconic Monticello reverse design. This nickel is not just a piece of pocket change, it's a historic treasure that has captivated collectors worldwide, especially when found in good condition or better. So sit back, relax, and get ready to explore the story, value, and modern-day appeal of this remarkable American coin that's turning heads in the numismatic market today. Let's start with a bit of history and background. The Jefferson nickel series was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and has remained one of the most beloved coin designs in U.S. minting history. Designed by Felix Schlag, the obverse showcases the dignified profile of President Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse displays his Virginia home, Monticello, in a neoclassical architectural style. The 1954 issue, particularly from the Denver Mint, is a standout piece. Produced in the post-WWI economic boom era, the 1954 D Jefferson nickel represents a time of growth, innovation, and American pride. It captures not just the essence of numismatic artistry, but also the spirit of the 1950s, a decade that many collectors feel nostalgic about. It's no wonder this coin has become a crown jewel for those assembling mid-century nickel sets. What makes this coin uniquely attractive is its classic design paired with its mint mark D, which indicates it was struck in Denver. While nickels from Philadelphia and San Francisco were also minted that year, the Denver minted 1954 nickel in good to high grades shows stronger demand due to its relatively limited surviving population in collectible conditions. On the obverse, Jefferson's portrait is bold and distinguished, and on the reverse, Monticello is crisply detailed when the coin is well preserved. Even in good condition, these details shine through and reflect the strength of mid-20th century American minting techniques. In addition, some 1954 nickels exhibit sharper strikes and even minor variations, which can make specific pieces stand out even more in the market. Now let's talk rarity and collector demand. While millions were minted, very few of these coins have survived in clean, uncirculated, or even solid circulated condition, especially with full steps on Monticello, a hallmark of quality that collectors highly prize. As the years pass, coins like the 1954 D Jefferson nickel become increasingly scarce due to natural attrition, damage, and circulation wear. The coin's age, mint mark, and clean preservation all contribute to its current popularity. Demand for this specific year and mint mark has spiked in recent years due to the surge in vintage coin collecting and the focus on mid-20th century US coins. The rarity increases significantly when collectors seek examples with original luster or coins that have been graded by professional services. All of this adds to the competitive excitement in today's auction markets. Speaking of auctions and markets, let's break down the current dollar value of the 1954 D Jefferson nickel in good condition. While face value might still say 5 cents, this coin's actual market worth is much, much higher. Coins in circulated good condition typically fetch anywhere from $150,000, depending on surface quality and visibility of details. Move up to very fine or extra fine condition and the value can jump to $200,000 or more. Now, here's where it gets even more exciting. If the coin has full steps on Monticello or is certified in mint state condition, it can command prices upwards of $500,000 or more at major auctions. And if you're lucky enough to own a coin with striking clarity, no scratches, and a gleaming patina, you're holding a hidden gem that could surprise everyone in a competitive numismatic marketplace. For collectors watching this, here are some essential tips if you're planning to add the 1954D Jefferson nickel to your collection or upgrade your existing piece. Always aim for coins with sharp details, clear date and mint marks, and minimal wear. Keep your coins stored safely in airtight holders or coin slabs to maintain condition and prevent tarnishing. Also, stay on top of auctions, both local and online, because the 1954D Jefferson nickel is showing up more often as a highlighted lot, and values continue to rise year over year. In conclusion, the 1954D silver Monticello Jefferson nickel is far more than just a 5-cent coin. It's a vintage treasure, a symbol of American history, and a highly demanded asset in the coin collecting world today. With its rich background, artistic design, and increasing rarity, this coin holds both emotional and financial value for collectors across the globe. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a new enthusiast entering the field, securing a high-quality 1954D Jefferson nickel is a smart and rewarding move. So keep your eyes open, your magnifying glass ready, and your passion strong, because gems like this are only getting more valuable with time. Next up, the silver Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1978, without a mint mark. This seemingly ordinary 5-cent piece holds more historical weight, collector value, and market interest than most people realize. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned collector, you're going to want to stay until the end to learn why this coin is rapidly gaining attention and commanding impressive prices in the current market. This is not just a nickel. This is a slice of American history, a rare collectible, and a smart investment, all in one. The Jefferson nickel has been a mainstay in American coinage since 1938, introduced to replace the Buffalo nickel and honor the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson. The Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, was selected for the reverse design, an elegant and timeless architectural representation that remains iconic to this day. In 1978, the U.S. Mint continued production of these coins, but certain varieties, like the one without a mint mark, have sparked significant interest due to their relative scarcity and historical uniqueness. While the Philadelphia Mint traditionally didn't use a mint mark at that time, what makes the 1978 no mint mark nickel especially intriguing is the rising belief among collectors that certain batches contain errors, misstrikes, or even alternative metallic compositions, potentially including silver tones or overtones due to aging or minting anomalies. The 1978 Jefferson nickel, without a mint mark, stands out in more ways than one. First, its clean, balanced design showcases Felix Schlag's beautiful interpretation of both Jefferson's bust on the obverse and the Monticello building on the reverse. Over the years, many of these coins in circulation have developed a unique silver-like sheen due to oxidation, toning, and environmental exposure. This gives some of the circulated pieces an unexpected silver appearance that sharply distinguishes them from newer or heavily worn examples. Even more intriguing are reports of some 1978 nickels potentially containing higher nickel content or showing off planchet strikes. These factors add to the mystery and elevate their desirability among collectors. Their aesthetic appeal and history-packed design make them prime candidates for high-level collection portfolios. Now here's where it gets even more exciting. While millions of Jefferson nickels were minted in 1978, finding one in circulated condition today that still retains its sharp details, original toning, and potential minting quirks without the mint mark is no small feat. This coin has grown increasingly difficult to locate in high-quality circulated form, especially those with strong luster and minimal damage. As demand rises in auctions and online marketplaces, the 1978 no mint mark Jefferson nickel is becoming a hot commodity, especially for those building full-date sets or era coin collections. With each passing year, these pieces vanish into private collections, driving up scarcity and intensifying collector interest. Some seasoned numismatists now regard certain well-preserved 1978 Jefferson nickels as low-key sleeper rarities, coins hiding in plain sight that are now starting to take center stage. Let's talk numbers. The value of a 1978 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in circulated but appealing condition can vary depending on eye appeal, toning, and any unique features. While the face value remains $50,000, the collectible value can range from $470,000 in strong circulated condition with silver-like toning or sharp detail. Some examples with distinct features, die cracks, or off-planchet strikes have been known to reach even higher, especially in niche collector auctions. Prices are expected to increase as more collectors realize the hidden potential in this coin, so if you have one in your pocket chain or coin jar, you may be holding onto a piece that's growing in value each day. It's a small coin with a surprisingly strong market presence. If you're looking to add a 1978 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark to your collection, here's how to make the most of your search. Always examine coins closely for detail clarity, especially around Jefferson's hair and the steps of Monticello. These are key grading areas. Look for unique toning patterns that give the coin a silvery or rainbow appearance. This not only adds beauty, but often increases market appeal. Keep an eye out for error coins or anything unusual. Misaligned strikes, doubling, or slight planchet shifts can significantly elevate the coin's value. And most importantly, check your pocket change regularly. These coins are still out there, and finding one yourself is an incredible thrill. Holding onto a high-quality example could pay off as this coin continues to climb in demand and market awareness. So there you have it, the 1978 silver Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, a seemingly common coin with uncommon value and increasing appeal in the modern collector's market. From its historical legacy to its stunning design and rising rarity, this nickel is more than just spare change. It's a piece of American heritage with real dollar potential. Whether you're a casual enthusiast or a serious investor, this is one coin that deserves a spot in your collection. Don't underestimate its power just because it's small in size. The 1978 Jefferson nickel is a sleeper gem that is quickly waking up to a hot spotlight in today's rare coin action market. Next up, the 1959 D Monticello Jefferson nickel. This is not just your ordinary 5-cent coin. This particular edition is a collector's dream, especially when preserved in very good condition. If you have one or are looking to invest in a rare piece of American history, you're in the right place. Let's uncover why the 1959 D Jefferson nickel is making waves in today's collector market and why it's considered a hot and valuable coin in the action market. To understand the true value of the 1959 D Jefferson nickel, we first need to explore its rich history and background. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It was designed to honor Thomas Jefferson, one of America's founding fathers and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. On the obverse of the coin, we see a bold profile of Jefferson, while the reverse proudly features Monticello, his elegant Virginia home. The Denver Mint, marked by the D mint mark, played a crucial role in producing coins like the 1959 Jefferson nickel, striking millions of them to meet public demand. However, despite the large mintage, finding one today in collectible condition is becoming increasingly rare and valuable. Now, let's talk about the unique features that make the 1959 D Jefferson nickel stand out from the crowd. The obverse showcases Jefferson's portrait facing left, designed by Felix Schlag, who won a national competition for his design in the 1930s. The reverse, which displays Monticello in beautiful detail, is a masterpiece of symmetry and design. The D mint mark, located to the right of Monticello on the reverse side, is the identifier that links this coin to the Denver Mint. One of the most desirable qualities of this coin, especially to collectors today, is its excellent strike and sharp details in very good condition. While the coin was officially minted with a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel, certain rare specimens are rumored to have planchet anomalies or special characteristics that elevate their worth significantly. These quirks combined with age and minting precision, add a mysterious charm that serious collectors are drawn to. The rarity and condition of the 1959 D Jefferson nickel play a vital role in its rising market demand. Though the coin was produced in large numbers, few examples have survived in very good or higher condition without significant wear. Time and circulation have naturally taken a toll on most examples, but those that have been preserved, either by accident or by early recognition of their value, are now considered rare treasures in the numismatic world. Collectors actively seek this date and mint mark combination, and coins with strong strikes, minimal contact marks, and original luster are seeing a notable surge in value. When we look at the current market value of the 1959 D Jefferson nickel in very good condition, the numbers are truly impressive for a 5-cent piece. While a worn example might be close to face value, coins that are well preserved in very good or better condition can command anywhere from $320,000, and higher-end examples, especially those in mint state or with full steps on Monticello, have sold for $400,000 at auctions. Some particularly rare varieties or error coins have even been reported to reach over $700,000 depending on demand and the collector's interest at the time. As the numismatic market continues to grow and collectors focus more on 20th century American coins, the value and demand for this particular nickel are expected to climb steadily. For collectors looking to add the 1959 D Jefferson nickel to their collection, here are some key tips to keep in mind. First, always look for coins with sharp details, especially the steps on Monticello, as these bring a premium. Consider getting your coin graded by a professional service to authenticate its condition and maximize its resale value. Keep an eye out for any errors or unusual toning, as these rare traits can multiply a coin's worth. And perhaps most importantly, buy from reputable dealers or auction houses to ensure authenticity. With the rising popularity of coin collecting in today's digital age, the competition is increasing, and so is the market value of key dates like the 1959 D. In conclusion, the 1959 D Monticello Jefferson nickel stands as a testament to American heritage, design excellence, and collectible charm. It may have started as just a 5-cent coin, but today it holds a place of prestige in the world of rare coins. Whether you're an experienced collector or just beginning your journey into numismatics, this coin offers a rare opportunity to own a valuable piece of history. Its increasing demand and strong presence in auction markets make it not only a smart investment, but also a thrilling addition to any collection. Don't overlook this iconic nickel. It's shining bright in the world of rare coins, and its time is now. Next up, the 1987 Jefferson nickel, with the D mint mark, also known as the Silver Monticello Jefferson nickel, 5 cents. This coin is not just a piece of history, it's a powerful symbol of numismatic excellence. And in today's collector's market, it's creating waves for its increasing value, especially when found in very good condition. So stay tuned as we explore what makes this particular coin such a hot topic in the rare coin community today. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938 and replaced the iconic Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, this series has been one of the most collected and beloved in U.S. coinage. The 1987 Jefferson nickel, with the D mint mark, comes from the Denver Mint, one of the U.S. Mint's most historically significant locations. Though the majority of 1987 nickels were released for everyday circulation, few have survived in outstanding condition. The demand for this specific version, especially with sharp Monticello detail and that Denver D mint mark, has only grown with time. What makes this coin even more special is how it's perceived by modern collectors, not as an ordinary nickel, but as a hidden gem in pocket change, with huge potential in the numismatic world. Now let's talk about the unique features that make this coin stand out. The obverse proudly displays the profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, while the reverse features his famous residence, Monticello, rendered in striking architectural detail. On the 1987 D version, you'll notice crisp edging, clear inscriptions, and the strong presence of the D mint mark to the right of Monticello. The craftsmanship of this coin, combined with the slight variations that naturally occur during minting, means that each 1987 D Jefferson nickel can have its own unique appeal. Coins that display full steps on Monticello, known as full steps nickels, are especially prized by collectors and can drive up the coin's value significantly. In very good condition, the details of Jefferson's hair, cheekbones, and Monticello's columns remain visible, enhancing the collectability even further. Rarity plays a major role in the coin's skyrocketing demand. While millions were minted, only a fraction remain today in very good to excellent condition, untouched by the wear and tear of circulation. These higher-grade coins are incredibly hard to find, making them exceptionally attractive to serious collectors. And because they're now decades old, fewer quality examples remain in public hands. The rarity isn't just about numbers, it's about condition, preservation, and those subtle minting quirks that turn an ordinary nickel into a treasure worth keeping. Today, collectors actively seek these nickels at auctions, coin shows, and online marketplaces, and they're willing to pay a premium for the right piece. Now, let's talk about the part everyone loves, the current market value in dollars. A standard 1987 D Jefferson nickel might not seem like much at first glance, but when found in very good condition or higher, values can shoot up rapidly. In online coin auctions and private sales, these nickels have been known to fetch anywhere from $800,000 and even more if they display rare features like the full steps designation or have proof-like qualities. Rare, high-grade examples have sold for over $1 million, especially when professionally graded. Keep in mind, the demand is growing steadily and values have increased in recent years, making now a perfect time to get involved. For collectors looking to add this coin to their collection or invest in its increasing worth, here are a few tips. Always inspect your coins closely. A magnifying glass can reveal features like die cracks, double dies, or full steps that drastically increase value. Consider having your best pieces professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC, as a certified grade can greatly boost the coin's marketability and final sale price. Reserve your coins in protective cases or flips to prevent wear and tarnishing. And most importantly, stay active in coin communities and auctions where knowledge and opportunities are constantly shared. The coin market rewards those who stay informed and engaged. To wrap up, the 1987 D Silver Monticello Jefferson nickel is more than just 5 cents. It's a hidden treasure with increasing historical value, collector demand, and dollar worth. With its stunning design, mint mark rarity, and potential for high-grade discoveries, it stands as one of the most exciting coins for collectors in today's market. If you come across one in very good condition, don't let it slip away. You could be holding a small coin with a big financial future. Next up, the 1977 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark, featuring the stunning Monticello design on the reverse. This 5-cent coin, particularly in fine condition, is now making serious waves in the rare coin auctions and private collector sales due to its growing scarcity and increasing dollar value. If you're a coin enthusiast, an investor, or someone who just stumbled upon this nickel in your change jar, you'll definitely want to stick around for this one, because this isn't just any 5-cent piece. It could be a miniature fortune in your pocket. The Jefferson nickel has been an American staple since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel and commemorating one of the United States founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson. The obverse of the coin features a left-facing profile of Jefferson himself, while the reverse showcases his iconic estate, Monticello. Minted during a significant era in U.S. history, the 1977 version of this nickel came out during a time of post-Vietnam economic changes and shifting minting standards. While most nickels are composed primarily of a copper-nickel alloy, certain versions, especially those tied to error runs or unusual compositions, have gained attention as being potentially minted with partial silver content. Though officially no standard silver nickels were produced that year, collector circles often buzz about certain unconfirmed but prized examples that appear to have unique characteristics that set them apart. What truly elevates the 1977 D Jefferson nickel is the combination of design precision, the strong strike quality seen from the Denver Mint, and its robust presence even in circulated conditions. The D Mint mark, located to the right of Jefferson's bust just below the date, signifies that the coin was minted in Denver, a facility known for producing lower volumes in comparison to Philadelphia during certain years. Collectors often note the crisp detailing on Monticello and the consistent edge reading even on coins in fine condition. There's something visually captivating about these pieces, especially when preserved well. The portrait is bold, the legend text is legible and strong, and the luster, even in older coins, can still carry a silvery brilliance that hints at why some collectors regard it as a silver nickel, despite its traditional alloy. Now, let's talk about rarity. While millions of these nickels were produced in 1977, only a fraction remain today in truly fine or higher grades. As the years pass, wear and tear, circulation damage, and loss have reduced the number of viable collectibles significantly. The ones that do survive in fine condition are now being eagerly hunted by collectors who are building high-quality Jefferson sets or focusing specifically on the 1970s era. The D-mint mark varieties have especially gained traction in recent years because of growing interest in Denver-struck coinage. Combine that with rumors of possible off-metal strikes or early die varieties from the same year, and you've got a recipe for intense market demand. These coins don't stay available long when they hit auction platforms or collector marketplaces. Many are quickly snapped up by investors or seasoned numismatists. And here's the exciting part. The current market value. Even in fine condition, the 1977 D Jefferson nickel is commanding impressive numbers, with some examples being valued anywhere between $200,000 or more, depending on the sharpness of detail and historical context provided. If the coin shows signs of unusual luster or composition, it can fetch over $450,000, especially if authenticated by a grading service. Error coins and unique toning varieties are known to reach even higher figures in online auctions. With the surge in interest in rare and semi-rare nickels, these prices are not only stable, they're climbing. Collectors recognize that this coin isn't just a piece of metal, it's a snapshot of American history and an opportunity to hold value that grows with time. If you're thinking of adding the 1977 D Jefferson nickel to your collection, or if you already own one, here are a few helpful tips. First, always store your coin in a protective holder or flip to maintain its condition. Even in fine grade, preserving the detail can significantly impact its resale or appraisal value. These authentications can dramatically boost its appeal and price. Third, stay updated with market trends by following auction sites and numismatic forums. Demand for 1,970 Sarah Jefferson nickels, especially those from Denver, is steadily rising, and being well-informed ensures you don't miss out on buying or selling at the right time. Finally, always look out for coin row hunting opportunities. Sometimes these gems are hiding in everyday change or old family collections waiting to be rediscovered. In conclusion, the 1977 D Jefferson nickel is far more than just a common coin. It's a fascinating, highly desirable piece of U.S. minting history that has captured the attention of collectors and investors around the world. With its rich background, distinctive design, and growing scarcity in fine condition, this 5-cent piece is proving itself as a coin of true value and lasting significance. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your collecting journey, keeping an eye on this particular nickel could be your gateway into the thrilling and rewarding world of rare coins. Next up, the 1985 Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark, featuring the iconic Monticello design. This coin is gaining serious attention for its rarity, unique features, and impressive market value, especially when found in very good or better condition. If you have one of these in your possession, you could be sitting on a valuable piece of American history that collectors across the globe are hunting for. Let's explore why the 1985 Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark is currently in such high demand, and how it has become a rising star in the collectible coin world. The Jefferson nickel has been a mainstay of American coinage since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel with a new design that honored the third U.S. President, Thomas Jefferson. Designed by German-American sculptor Felix Schlag, this nickel features a portrait of Jefferson on the obverse, and his famous Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. The 1985 version of this coin came during a significant period in the US mint's history, a time when production was high, yet the attention to fine detail and metal consistency varied, which makes certain pieces stand out more than others. The P mint mark signifies that this particular coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and what makes this version extra special is its survival in exceptional condition, especially with certain varieties showing a distinct silver-like appearance due to brilliant luster or planchet variations. The 1985 Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark has become increasingly popular because of a few standout features. One of the most fascinating aspects is the shine and luster that some of these coins exhibit, often resembling a silver finish that separates them from the more common matte nickels of the era. This bright and reflective surface can make the coin appear silver-like, catching the eye of both amateur and experienced collectors. The Monticello building on the reverse is well detailed, especially in very good condition, showing incredible architectural detail that has stood the test of time. The strong strike from the Philadelphia Mint in that year gives the coin a crisp, clean appearance, an attractive quality for those looking for premium specimens. The prominence of Jefferson's profile, along with the elegant Monticello engraving, adds immense aesthetic and historical value to the coin. While millions of Jefferson nickels were minted in 1985, only a small percentage have survived in very good or higher condition with full design clarity and luster. These are the coins that collectors crave. Over the decades, circulation has worn down most nickels from this year, but when one appears with sharp detail, minimal wear, and strong eye appeal, it instantly catches the attention of investors and numismatists. What makes this coin particularly desirable is the combination of age, condition, and mint mark. Coins with the PP mint mark in very good condition are far less common than people think, especially those that still retain their original brilliance. Demand is growing not only in the United States, but also among international collectors who recognize the historical and aesthetic beauty of this piece. With rising interest in vintage US coinage, the 1985 Jefferson nickel with the Philadelphia Mint mark is now considered a hidden gem in many collections. The market value for a 1985 Jefferson nickel with a P mint mark in very good condition has been climbing steadily thanks to heightened demand and shrinking supply of well-preserved examples. While average circulated coins might be worth face value, a high-grade shiny version with full details can fetch anywhere from $300,000 in the collector market, depending on the sharpness of the strike and surface condition. Some near-mint or uncirculated examples have even reached $600,000 or more in auctions, especially if they exhibit full steps on the Monticello design or a brilliant silver-like tone. As more collectors turn their eyes to Jefferson nickels as a valuable and affordable entry point into numismatics, prices are expected to rise even further. The smart collectors are holding on to their best pieces or actively seeking them out before values climb higher. If you're a collector, new or experienced, now is the perfect time to search for a 1985 Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark. Check your coin rolls, old jars, and collections. You may have one hiding in plain sight. When evaluating the coin, look for sharp detail on both Jefferson's face and the Monticello building, minimal surface wear, and especially that lustrous shine that can make the coin look silver. Consider getting your coin professionally graded if it appears in exceptional condition. A certified grade can significantly increase its market value. Also, stay updated with auction sites and collector forums to monitor the price trends and see how the demand is growing. Being knowledgeable and proactive can turn a simple 5-cent coin into a smart investment with excellent returns. In conclusion, the 1985 Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark is more than just a coin. It's a piece of American history, a symbol of enduring craftsmanship, and a hot commodity in today's collector market. Its stunning design, historical background, and increasing rarity make it a highly desirable treasure among coin enthusiasts. With the market value continuing to grow and collector interest stronger than ever, owning a well-preserved example of this nickel is like holding a piece of silver in the rough. So keep your eyes open, search your change, and if you're lucky enough to find one in very good condition, you might just have a small fortune in your hands. Next up, the 1970 Jefferson nickel with the coveted S mint mark, also popularly known in collector circles for its silver Monticello design. If you're a coin collector, a history enthusiast, or simply someone curious about valuable American currency, you're in for a treat. This coin has not only stood the test of time, but has also gained increasing attention in today's unique characteristics and rising value. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel and introducing a new era of design and significance. Named after the third president of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, this coin has served as both everyday currency and a canvas of American legacy. The 1970 S nickel holds a special place in the series, struck at the San Francisco Mint, hence the SS Mint mark. It comes from a time when the U.S. Mint was transitioning in many ways, including production methods and coin composition. While most nickels are composed of a copper-nickel alloy, certain rare variations and unintentional striking errors have made a few 1970 nickels, especially those with full steps or misclassified metal content, significantly more valuable. It's coins like these that have become high primordial items for serious collectors. The 1970s Jefferson nickel stands out primarily due to its mint mark and its striking clarity. On the obverse side, you'll find the dignified profile of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag, while the reverse proudly displays the Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, etched with remarkable detail. One of the most celebrated features is the presence of full steps on the Monticello building, indicating a strong and precise strike that allows each stair to be visible and well-defined. Many nickels from this era were weakly struck, so finding one with this level of clarity is truly a gem. Moreover, some 1970 nickels have mistakenly been referred to as silver, either due to their toning, unusual metal properties, or striking appearance, further fueling the intrigue and demand for these coins. What elevates the 1970s nickel to a prized collectible is its combination of scarcity, condition, and historical appeal. While millions were minted, only a small number have survived in very good to mint state condition with all their original features intact. Coins showing minimal wear, clear Monticello steps, and that shining mint luster are highly desirable. The San Francisco Mint was known for producing proof coins, but business strikes in excellent condition are far less common and command a strong premium at auctions. Enthusiasts and collectors are always on the lookout for coins with high grading, especially those certified MS65 and above. The rarity of locating a sharp, well-struck 1970s nickel in today's circulation makes it a hot ticket in the numismatic world, often outperforming expectations in both private sales and public auctions. While the face value of the Jefferson nickel is, of course, 5 cents, the 1970s nickel in very good to extremely fine condition can fetch anywhere from $750,000 depending on the coin's clarity, luster, and certification. If it boasts full steps or comes with any die variation, the value can rise significantly. In the current collector market, where demand for older US coins is surging, the 1970 S nickel has proven itself as a smart and potentially lucrative investment, especially for those who have the eye to spot condition and uniqueness. For those looking to acquire or appraise a 1970s Jefferson nickel, here's some advice. First, always handle your coins with care. Wear gloves to avoid fingerprints and store them in acid-free holders. Second, examine your coins under magnification for full steps, die cracks, and other signs of strong strike quality. Third, consider having your coin professionally graded, especially if you believe it's in near mint or uncirculated condition. A slabbed coin often commands a significantly higher price. Also, be sure to check for any unique coloration or toning. These aesthetic features can sometimes enhance appeal to collectors. And finally, keep an eye on the auction platforms and online marketplaces where high-grade examples are steadily appreciating in value. The 1970s nickel isn't just a relic, it's an asset, especially in today's booming numismatic market. In conclusion, The 1970s Jefferson nickel is far more than just pocket change. It's a symbol of American history, a testament to the art of minting, and a highly sought-after piece in the collector's world. With its distinct San Francisco origin, captivating design, and rising value, this coin continues to captivate investors and historians alike. Whether you've inherited one, stumbled upon it in your change, or are actively hunting for it, know that you're holding a piece of hidden wealth, one that could be worth many times its original value. So keep your eyes open, your magnifiers ready, and your collector's passion strong. This silver-toned gem is not just a coin, it's a story, a treasure, and potentially a jackpot waiting to be discovered. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more rare coin stories, market updates, and tips for collectors. Until next time, happy collecting.